Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, to another episode of my new Byzantium series playthrough, where we're trying to form Rome and even go for the One Faith achievement. This is pretty good pace, man. This is the kind of pace we need to feel good enough to get that One Faith. But I'm going to get straight into it here because we have a lot of war exhaustion, and I don't plan to do anything right now. So for that reason, I'm going to get straight into it, but I do have a lot that I want to say. But we might as well, play the game whilst I say that stuff. So, last episode was really eventful. Pretty crazy, in my opinion, and I'm still riding high. I'm interested to see we should have new rival options. Like, I should be able to rival the Ottomans now when the month changes. But yeah, we're going to lose our allies of Albania and Trebizond, and I think for that reason, I'm a little bit concerned about some nations just manning up and attacking us. Looks like Genoa and Venice are both preoccupied with another war. So I suggest we're most likely safe. I was going to say I might ally someone like Georgia, which I can probably do by improving relations because they are Orthodox. But maybe not. Maybe not if I feel safe from any impending doom. Turks driven from Western Balkans. The Phoenix rises. Cool. Got some monarch points. Excellent. I'm interested to see how our economy is going to be when I imagine the Mamluks will cancel their subsidies. That 3.5 subsidies, absolutely beast. Really, really appreciated. Helped us out a lot. So I did want to say here, I am going to let the game continue, at not such a slow pace, but I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything in particular. I've really been meditating, guys, upon the scenario in between episodes because it's really important, guys, in my opinion, not only that we have a strong start, but that we continue on to, do well. And I had a lot of ideas thinking, before I kind of started this game and played this game. There we go. This looks good. So there's no doubt that I'm going to rival Serbia because my next move is going in on Serbia. I imagine that Venice won't fully annex him. We'll eat up whatever's left, assuming that we can. Even if he is tiny, at least we could, and I don't have access to his lands because Venice blocks me out. We'll be able to show strength and get some monarch points there as well as power projection. So that's a good move. I think the Ottomans are another obvious move because we might be able to get Austria if he flips friendly. If he does not flip friendly, we're going to be pretty hard pressed to achieve him as an ally. But the only enemy Muscovy has is Novgorod. He's rivaling Poland and Denmark. So Venice is an obvious choice in order for us to get some power projection when we expand, but his enemies are not really helpful to us. Honestly, I might be able to pull the Mamelukes. We could if we rivaled the Ottomans in Venice and got him up to 100 relations, he could probably become an ally. But to be honest, I do plan to go for him next after the Ottomans. I think the Ottomans are an obvious choice. I'm just hesitating because we have a truce with them. Yeah, what I was going to say is that in between episodes, guys, I've been looking at the scenario such as this. This is why it's relevant right now. It's less than ideal by far. The fact that we're rivaled by Hungary. Venice has, not even Milan is rivaling Venice. We don't get enemy of enemy with him. Yep, I think I'm going to go for Venice and the Ottomans. Nothing fancy. And improve relations with Austria and Muscovy. So I'm going to try to just pull Austria and Muscovy. Now, we do have war exhaustion. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to try to pay off some loans. I really want to hire advisors as well. Let's have a look here. Oh, we have yearly inflation. That's perfect. Trade, good. Okay, I'm going to go for trade, because that will actually, he will pay for himself to some extent, giving us more trade in Constantinople. I'm also going to take loans, and that will allow us to pay off 5 loans. So now we only have 2 loans. That resulted in some inflation, 0.2 more, but at the same time, if they, you know, get recalled, we should be okay. Now, keep in mind, we might lose this 3.5, so, okay. Our inflation is now going down, so I'm going to chill in this situation, and hopefully we can save up a little bit of money. Protecting trade here in Constantinople will be a smart move. Give us a little bit more money, I suggest. And there we go. Trabzon is going to break his alliance. Surely Albania will break his alliance as well. Yeah, I should be using my... Venice wants military access. Nah. Should be trying to get some power projection now, I suppose. I suggest our next war against the Ottomans, when our truce comes up after 12 years, that will probably be the catalyst to giving us decent power projection, defeating him in a war, and I will try, I suppose, from that point to maintain above 50. I don't really see ourselves getting above 50 before that, unless I did go in against Serbia just for a kind of a humiliate. We don't have any splendor, so honestly, I might actually just take a small chunk of Serbia, take his money, and humiliate him. That might be a smart move. We will see. But yeah, guys, I've really been meditating in between episodes and kind of looking for opportunities. Wow, these subsidies, though, if the Mamluks keep it up, I love you. I love you. We do have the option to go in against Serbia, and from there we might be able to go in against Bosnia. However, apart from that, we actually don't have many opportunities, you know, apart from waiting to go in again against the Ottomans. It's far from a perfect game. I think a lot of things could happen, but they're mostly opportunistic. So, for example, if I fabricated up Naples, and, okay, we're going to get some extra tax here. You know, if he defected from Aragon, we could go into Italy. That would be great. Poland's in a funny situation. You know, Lithuania is always actually stronger when they are free and independent. But at the same time, he could get involved in his own war and not be called back up Poland. Poland does have a tendency to YOLO into the Teutons. If Lithuania's not backing him up, who knows? We might be able to take out Moldavia. I can see here that he's allied to this guy. So maybe if he enforced religion on this guy, he would do an independence war, or we could support his independence or something. But if he does enforce religion, we might see this province defect, which I see very often, to Cossacks. Then we could go in there after claiming it, and that will allow us to go into kind of this region. Interesting stuff, but it's mostly opportunistic. Obviously, Wallachia, he's guaranteed by the Ottomans. My plan is to kind of go into the Ottomans, take this, and go straight into Wallachia. But again, yeah, mostly being patient. There we go, the subsidies are cancelled. He took his time. Still appreciate it. Thank you, Mems. That was excellent. The other things you might think, but Monk, what about Venice? Well, the issue of Venice, guys, is I would love to go in against Venice, I assure you, but they are not rivaled by Hungary or Austria. And most likely, if I declare war on them, they're just going to walk straight in on us. So it's not just going to be a matter of building, you know, 2 heavy ships, which we have to do, by the way. That's going to be one of my priorities down the line as we chill here at peace. But, yeah, we're going to have to be able to defeat him at land, on land. So, he's got a force limit of 22. I mean, he is in a pretty vulnerable spot, to be fair, fighting that other war. I also did fabricate on the roads. So we could have a look at whether he would... Maybe he won't back up the knights. I think... Yeah, he's in a trade league, though. So we'd still be fighting Xenia and these guys, etc. So the war would be prolonged. But ninjaing the knights and piecing up people for their money, that could be a play. I want to release Bulgaria here, but the reason I'm not doing it is because I want to fabricate Kosovo first. It's probably smart to fabricate on this as well, just to be safe in case Venice takes Kosovo. I bet you our economy will be a little bit better when we release Bulgaria. And I'm waiting before I core up that province for our war exhaustion to go down, although it doesn't really matter, does it? Honestly, let's just do it now. Because that 4% overextension does affect our economy with the paying for the... Oh, both Trebizond and Albania are not happy. So we just have Jandar as an ally, effectively. But yeah, like I said, Genoa is preoccupied. Venice is preoccupied. I think we're safe. We got a truce with the Ottomans. I did consider, guys, Albania is going to be upset. And Albania actually has Hungary as an ally, who is our rival. So I'm kind of hoping that Hungary gets PU'd by Austria. Because, believe it or not, guys, as Albania just sits there and sits there and sits there, he might be able to call Hungary into an offensive war against us. But I'm hoping that by the time that could happen, we are strong enough to kind of defend ourselves, especially if we pull, like, Muscovy as an ally. That's what I'm planning. Let's take a look to see if Venice would not back up the knights. Wow, he actually almost won't. We could win that. We'd have to sell on the knights for a few years and we could piece him out, take his money, take his province. That would allow me to fabricate on Cyprus, and if the Mamluks fight a war, don't back him up, we could take that province. Interesting. The other option is attacking Venice themselves, which would be far more formidable. I just don't think we're up for that. Serbia is looking just so vulnerable right now, because Bosnia won't back them up. But we still have that war exhaustion. Yeah, so just to clarify, my thought process right now, guys, is I want to go in against Serbia, get some power projection. Hopefully it's a nice, easy, decisive victory. But I am worried about our economy and our war exhaustion right now. And apart from that, a lot of what we do, we should be able to crush the Ottomans as long as we build up some heavy ships. But a lot of what we do is going to be fairly opportunistic, looking for those opportunities. And it's not a perfect scenario. One thought that I had in mind is, I'm sure after our next victory against the Ottomans, we could rival Poland, for example. Poland's gone to war. Wow, he called in Lithuania. Rip. Rip Tudens. And if we ally Muscovy, I was thinking that we could call him in against Poland. Take this province, which is significant because it gives us access into this kind of Orthodox region over here by going into Theodora, etc. But we also need the entire Mediterranean for our forming Rome ambition. And my thought process was that, you're so often in a scenario where you could call your ally in to help, but you don't wish to give him the provinces. Much like, case in point, Albania and Trebizond, we just called them in. But however, we could give Muscovy kind of a Belarusian land. And because we're going for one faith, not only would that embolden him and empower him and weaken Poland, it doesn't cost you Diplo points or anything like that any longer to transfer provinces to ally. you know, he is Orthodox. So my plan would be to kind of give him at least his entire culture group like this, and really embolden him and empower our ally for the future to be a total savage powerhouse. That's what I planned, to profit off it myself and, you know, yeah, embolden our ally, like I said. However, unfortunately, doesn't look like that's going to be an option. Look at that, Venice won't back him up. Fine. We're about to go to war, lads. Take what we can. I'm going to go in against the Knights. So I have 6 transports, 6 versus 4. He's got 3 shock. That's actually really frightening. God dang it. Maybe he will do what Athens is doing and reduces morale. I think we have to be... I was just talking about how we have to be opportunistic. So I feel like this is an opportunity and we shouldn't squander it. I might be able to... Let's have a look at the Trade League. So it's going to be Siena. Siena's kind of isolated. That's the thing, guys. If we take the Knights out, we might be able to walk over, take him out. Oh, Lucca's in as well. I thought he was just an ally of Venice, but he's both. I'm thinking about whether we can steal people's cash, guys. The cash would really help us. This war, if we did it well, it could be really profitable. None of his Trade League are fighting each other. Well, they seem to have made this grace period with allies cancelling their alliance. They seem to have prolonged that largely. All right. Before we go to war, I've made the claims that we need. So I can now release a Bulgaria. That should have improved our economy now that we don't have the overextension. But he should also give us some money. Nice. He's Orthodox, so as a one province minor, he should certainly be stable. You know what? I've got a guarantee here. Let's revoke this guarantee before I forget, because I want my truce to end appropriately. Yeah, I don't know about our 6 transports. That's a little bit awkward. I'm looking out to see if he reduces his morale and increases his army professionalism. I also want to integrate Athens ASAP, 1540. I think we'll be at war though, right? No, we won't. Okay. Not with the Ottomans at least. So I'll integrate him. We've got 5 years to improve relations to him. Definitely want to get the Austrians above 100 though, to hopefully allow them give them the opportunity to become friendly. I saw the Knights were doing the drilling. They were drilling their army. That 3 shock, dude, that's really nasty. I don't want to... Please have good general. Okay. Nice. That's good general. That's very good general. Sweet. That's pretty good. Do you guys reckon we can take them out though? Probably. We should go before he techs up. He'll probably beat me to teching up. Both morale or discipline would help us, but we can't really afford it. What is this? Hungary's opinion increases. We get development costs reduced by 10% for 10 years and goods produced. Damn. Local trade. Yeah, see, we're actually not going to be able to develop really in the early like this. We value our points too much. That's a shame. I think we'll just take it for what it is. The trade should have a little effect on our economy. That's good. Is our morale up? I think our morale's up. So here we go. Definitely want to bring our cavalry. We should do this before Venice pieces out, guys. So, wish me luck. We can't afford to make any mistakes here, so I hope I don't regret doing this, but here we go. Whoa. Venice isn't backing him up. Feels good, man. Let's take Rhodes. I really hope that we don't lose this battle. Lol. So, if we have a look, yeah, they might be able to get access down. We'll see. We will see. First priority is to go in against the Knights. Who's... Oh, I thought they unequipped their general for some foolish reason, but perhaps not. Yeah, Liberty's Eye is a bit of an issue, which I suspected would be the case already, because we're just not that strong. But if we increase to 200 relations, that will affect it. Also, integrating Athens will affect it as well, having less than 2 subjects. Where did the Renaissance spawn? Right over here in northern Italy. No problem. Kind of surprised that we are making profit while at war. Nice. Okay, we have an inflation reduction advisor, guys. Screw it. We're going to go for the 75. Give me that sweet 75. Did I look at my perks? Ah. Okay, our Emperor has Liberty's Eye negative effect. Technology cost is nice. That might come into play here before he passes away. Monthly autonomy on our heir. Interesting. We're about to get a new perk as well on our Emperor. Looks like we're winning. Nice. Got him. Okay, we have 9 total, assuming that we replenish. But it could take some time to replenish. I wonder if Athens will come help us out, because we need to siege that down. It could take forever. If they just stand around, though, his allies, that would be good for us. Do we take another loan? Probably. Let's see how much the Knights have. Sweet. Let's do it. Should be able to... Oh, keep misclicking. We should be able to get all of that money, I suggest. All of the money that the Knights have, we should be able to take. So, that's good. I guess we'll hide our light ships. I wanted to actually keep them up and going while we fight this war. So I'm a little bit nervous if we just sit on Rhodes. I'm a little bit nervous that we will just have incoming enemy troops. But the sooner we take it, the sooner he will be so demoralized we can peace out. If you feel me. Because I doubt we're going to go around piecing everybody out. Their combined troops are actually pretty formidable. What? Feels bad, man. What? That feels really, really bad, man. God dang it. Game. What do we do? That rebel stack, I have 6 transports. I can't beat them, so that just kind of ruined my war. I guess we let them be successful, which will convert him to Orthodox, and then we just wait until they disappear, right? I think when they're successful, they'll... Oh, look at that. They have access. Uh-oh. Apparently his whole force has access to my lands. That's not good. This war might have been like harder, not more trouble than it's worth, is what I'm trying to say. Shoot. God dang it. Well, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to embrace the loans. Embrace the debt, embrace the loans. I made one mistake, damn it, before we declared the war. I should have stated up this territory. I couldn't state it up because that was uncored. Wait, can we do it while we're at war, though? We can do it while we're at war. Sweet. That's good. Improves our economy, I'm sure. Increases our force limit. Alright. I'm thinking that we should go take the fight to the enemy, considering we have access. And what that will do is, if we win and piece somebody out, then we can get their money. Okay? So this should be profitable. Maybe not, I don't know. God dang it. Yep. We've got some siege. I can blockade these guys. I think it will be profitable overall. Ah, it's a shame. I don't like taking so much loans, and we're going to lose money. So many loans. I think this is the play. Serbia's invalid rival. Feels bad, man. Really? He might become valid again. That's surprising to me. I'm actually surprised by that. Like, the discrepancy. We're not that much larger than him. Alrighty, so this episode has ticked on and on. I was afraid that this might happen. I feel like, yeah, those of you, you might not be that into this series, guys. It's long, it's grueling. This is really for the die-hard nerds who like this kind of stuff, you know. Because... Okay, that guy's got 0 shock. No stack wipe, damn it. But he's really wounded. It's good. I'm going to have to end the episode shortly. And we have not really achieved very much. Is that under siege? That better be under siege, dude. You know what just occurred to me, guys? We could expand into Italy. This could be our avenue into Italy, but the aggressive expansion would be ridiculous. I mean, we could take that, dude. We could actually take that and not get coalitioned. And we could be pretty chill, you know, on the west, considering we don't have that many opportunities anyway. Well, I'll have a think about it. Let's claim up Corfu in the meantime. I'll have a think about it, the peace deal, peace offer. I didn't consider that, dude. That puts us pretty close to Rome. Okay, we don't have any, God dang it, the knight's recovered, so he just accepted it or something. He just accepted it and he's bloody well recovered. Well, if he's sending his troops across to our lands, okay, there's 7k. That actually makes me feel better because we should be able to siege this guy up pretty quickly. We'll see. I hope my navy doesn't suffer attrition out here. Fort level 1. Alright, he's walking off, forget it. So, fort level 1. We've got a siege general, we're about to blockade him. Yeah, hopefully we can do some base racing and just swing back and whoop his booty. Oh, I really didn't want to be in this kind of war. I don't know how I found myself in this situation. I just feel like we have to make plays. We have to make plays, you know? Nice, we're not suffering attrition, that's good to see. That's what I feel like. We have to make plays. We can't just sit around and derp around. How about this? Doing a little bit of base racerino. This is always a hard choice for me, guys, this mission. Event, rather. Trying to think, do we take the mercantilism? I think we do. That always, the higher you can get it, I mean, we really don't have that many opportunities as an Orthodox nation to get it very high at all, so I think that's a smarter move. This is awkward, because our war position will start going up even more if he occupies our lands. Okay, hoping that Austria flips friendly, and I guess hoping that Muscovy flips friendly as well. Yeah, hoping that this guy does not progress very nicely. Jeez. Brutal. Okay, trying to keep an eye on these troops up here. So my plan is if we can take these two out, guys, that's both of the armies. Do you see this army and that army will be gone. We'll swing back, hit Verdun, jump back onto the Knights' land. And, yeah, that will probably be the war. But I might go back up to Germany as well if we have access all the way through. We're yet to see Utrecht's troops as far as I can tell. This is going to start affecting my war position pretty badly, these occupations. So really hoping that we hurry along here. Also, I'm really surprised at how long these guys... This guy's hostile with me and we're still allied. Like, for real? Let's dissolve this alliance and maybe he'll cancel his royal marriage. Maybe he'll be the one to do it. Ah, the royal marriage has ended. Cool. Alright, so we're no longer over our Diplo relations at least. I should have done that sooner. I just expected... Oh, this is progressing nicely on Bulgaria. I expected it to not go down like that. It takes so long. I'll improve with Athens while we're at war. Because in 3 years' time I want to integrate him. This isn't so bad. We're good, I reckon. I hope I don't get really unlucky with my ticks. My general should speed the tickage along here. I should be able to exit this naval battle. This is too YOLO for me, guys. Actually taking the province is too YOLO. I can't make it core anyway, so there we go. I could force religion him, I guess. And I could vassalize him, actually. But I'm more just worried about the efficiency here, actually. So, just gonna get out of this war. I need that money desperately. Now, taking the general onto there, I'm really hoping that somehow we can beat him with the siege if we get lucky. No, never lucky. That's alright. It's a shame. It's progressing fairly well in Athens as well, surprisingly. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it back either to save the day, but we will see. God dang it, stupid war. War solutions back up. Feels bad, man. That war, god dang it, Siege's face. That war with Venice really dragged on, eh? They bloody well take my whole country over. Typical. Oh my god, I want to kill myself in real life. Uh-oh. God dang it, my mission is to improve stability. Prestige, rather. My mission is to improve our prestige, and we're not doing that very well. This war is punishing, man. He's gonna take that bloody fort by the time we get back. God dang it. Dang it. That feels like decent money, dude. Try to get some prestige there. No. Alright, let's get out. God dang it. Okay. This is actually a little bit formidable. I hope they didn't tick up yet, because we did. Oh, Athens is doing work, though. Love you. Sweet. That's good. That's good. If Utrecht can't get here, which for some reason they haven't yet, I feel a bit better about this. We can just walk back over here. We can win this. Financially, we're doing better. We're going to take his money, remember? So hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. A little bit costly here, guys, but I feel like we're going to win this, right? This is including Utrecht. We outnumber them here. We'll go in. Our tech is better. Hopefully they don't tick up. And yeah, that's going to be in the next episode, though. A little bit awkward because we're going to have to do a lot of re-sieging. But I feel like we can win this. We can win this. That's what I feel like. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And next episode, hopefully we're going to wrap up this war. It was supposed to be decisive, you know, but I think economically we're going to be okay. In terms of war exhaustion, not so much. I could reduce my war exhaustion. I'm probably going to do that. We're going to take the knights, and we're probably going to integrate Athens and potentially attack Serbia next episode. We'll see how we go. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I feel like this is a pretty awkward spot to end because we don't look in that good of a situation, but it is what it is. And we'll be in a better situation going into the future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.